you here for your glow up? Oh, okay, come on in. Yes, you can take a seat. So, how do you feel? Are you excited? Are you anxious? You don't have to be anxious. It's just a party. It's supposed to be fun and relaxed, and you don't have to worry about anything. Well, yeah, I do understand, yeah. Sit back, relax, enjoy. I'm gonna take care of you, and I'm going to make you look like a princess. Do we have a deal? Okay, great. Let's get started. Okay, so first of all, what I had in mind was that I wanted to do your nails first. Now, I do have a couple of options. I don't really know what you wanted. Let me see. Okay, so first I'm going to show you my options. So, option 1 is pretty neutral, if that's what you're going for. It's this one. You can see it's kind of like a nude pinkish color. It's pretty nice, pretty simple. It can go with any kind of outfit. Yes. So this would be option 1. Now, option 2 is a bit more colorful. It's also on the pinkish side. Let me show you that one. You can see right here. It is a bit, well, let's say, a bit darker pink than the previous one. The previous one was more like a pale pink, and this one would be the soft pink. Yes, let me bring this closer to you so you can see. So, what do you think? Okay, let me show you option number 3. Now, option 3 is something that you can already see on my hand. Yes. This one is a bit Christmassy. It reminds you of the holidays, of Santa Claus. And yeah, so I'm gonna show you the color. So you can see right here, this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like on the nails, like this. You can see it's pretty shiny. So if shiny and intense is what you're going for, I think this might be the color for you. What do you think? Oh, you like my nails? Oh, okay. So we're doing this one, right? Okay, sure. Okay, can I just see your nails, please? Thank you. Okay, they do. Let me just bring myself a bit closer to get a closer look. Okay. I can see that. Oh, you're doing a very good job on the cuticles. Great. Very good manicure. Nails seem very healthy. Yeah. So, vitamin E, that's your secret? Oh, great, yeah. A and E are very good for your nails and your skin and overall. Okay, they are pretty short, pretty much like mine. You can see mine are pretty short. So, okay, I'm gonna do a bit of prep. Okay, like so. Okay, clean it up a bit. Perfect. Now, usually what I would do with my nail polish is that after prepping the nails and taking care of the cuticles, oils and everything, I usually try to, I first put the base coat on, and then I put the color, and then afterwards I put the top coat on. You know how it goes. But for this one, you're very lucky because this formula is excellent. So it's hassle-free. You can just put one layer on, coat it the second time, and you're ready to go. It's actually a base coat, color, and top coat all in one. So we can just do one swipe and we're done. Oh yeah, the color is pretty saturated. Personally, I just like to do 2 coats just to make sure that the color will stay there in place, but one will suffice. Okay, let's get started with the first one. Now, can I get your okay, thanks. Okay, so you prepped your nails, right? Everything is set. I'm just gonna go over with a little bit of cleanser to remove any of the oils that might have stuck on there. It's very important to remove the oils because that's what helps you have a very good and smooth application, and the nail polish will stick longer to your nails. Okay, perfect. Now, are you ready? Okay. Let me just open that up. Like so. Okay, let's do a little bit of. Okay. It's very, very important not to get a lot of it on the wand, because if you get a thick layer, it's not going to work. So we need to, this is a good look. I would say this is enough for the one layer. I'm going to put this aside. Okay, hand please. Thank you. Okay, let's do 1, 2, 3. Okay. As you might have noticed, I first go over the middle of the nail and then go around, spread it around like so. Perfect. Okay, can I get the other hand, please? Okay, let me just take a bit more. Let me just take a bit more. Okay, let's get rid of the excess. Here we go. Okay. Yes, let's do the other hand. Okay. Good. Perfect. 1. Perfect. Yes. Oh, you've actually done a very good job on the manicure. Yes, it's very easy when the nails are so smooth and nice, and the cuticles are already done. I like that. Here you go. Here's your hand back. Okay, so now that we have finished everything with your nails, the next thing that I want to do is take care of your face. So, first thing that I want to know about you is, what are you gonna wear? Ooh, I can imagine that. Yeah, looks nice. Okay, how about the shoes? Okay. Well, yeah, I also love nudes. I think nudes go with everything, so that's good. Okay, so we're dealing with red and also nudes, right? Okay, did you have any ideas, like thoughts, any desires, any wishes? Nope. You want to leave everything up to me? Okay, this is how we're gonna do it. Okay, since your face is already clean and we have a blank slate to start with, I'm going to start off with a primer and we'll see how it goes from there. Deal? Okay, here with me I have a lot of different makeup and anything starting from foundations, concealers, mascaras, eyeliners, many sorts of things. Before we get started, I just want to show you it looks adorable. So here it is. This is everything that we're going to need tonight. Here we have a butterfly. This is my favorite part of this makeup bag. And this is by far my most favorite makeup bag because, as you can see, you have these and you can just pull it out and everything can be laid in front of you, so it's very easy to use. So, are we gonna get started? Yes. I have everything right here. Okay, let's open this baby up. So this is the primer that I've been using for a long time now. And it looks like it's a teeny tiny bottle, but it actually lasts for a long time because you usually only need 1 to 2 pumps depending on how much moisture you want. And besides the fact that this is a primer, it's also moisturizing, it's pore filling, and one thing that I love about this primer is that it has an SPF of 30, so you're protected all around. So we're just going to get a tiny pump of this. Oh, these usually, here it is. Okay, here we go. Okay, let me just, okay. I'm gonna distribute that evenly on my hands and let's see, okay, like this. Well, I prefer doing it with my hands because the warmth really helps. Okay, I'm just gonna apply that all over your face, especially these parts. Yeah, I can see that you have a little bit of dry skin in here. Yeah, a few dry patches and whatnot. Okay, I think your skin needs a bit of moisturizing. Yep. Oh, yeah, but I can see that this moisturizer is really helping. Perfect. Okay, so now since we have moisturized the face, prepped it, and it's ready to go, now the first thing that I would like to do is actually the eyes and the eyebrows before I start doing foundation and anything like that, just because I think that while you do your eyes, it might get under the eyes here and it might ruin your makeup. But first and foremost, we need to hydrate your lips and keep them hydrated. Even though this looks red, it's not red at all. It smells like a cherry. Oh, wonderful. Okay, so I'm just going to take a little bit of this and place it right on your lips, like so. Okay. Yes, we need to keep the lips moisturized as well. Okay, like that. Oh, just a teeny tiny bit in moisturized, our lips moisturized, and we can get started with the eyes. Going back to your idea, are you still sure you want me to choose your makeup? Okay, if you say so. Well, I was thinking maybe because you have a red dress, right? I was thinking maybe we're gonna go easy on the eyes. You know, we're not gonna do anything drastic or anything like that. We're just going to go simple, easy, you know, just eyeliner, mascara, falsies maybe, we'll see. And for the lips, we're going to make the lips pop. Because, you know, it's like red dress, red lips. You're gonna look like a bombshell. Okay, I'm glad that you like the idea. Let's get that started. Okay, let me see what I have in here. Okay, the first thing that I want us to do. First, I would like to get us started with a bit of gel mascara. You can see. Yes, it's gel-like. I really like to play around with this. Okay, so we're going to take off the excess like so. Okay, so this thing is going to keep your eyelashes and eyebrows in place so you don't have to worry about them all night long. Okay, so first we're going to apply them to the eyelashes. Okay, can you look down for me, please? Okay, perfect. Okay, I'm gonna also coat the bottom part. Yes, okay, like so. Now let me get the other eye as well. Okay. Yes, I really like to coat the eyelashes in this because it really helps them be thick and it helps them with the lengthening part as well. Perfect. Okay, now I'm going to take a bit more of this. Yes. Okay, so this is going to be for the eyebrows so that you can get that lifted effect. Okay, let me just do the eyebrows like so. Okay, like this. Perfect. Let me get the other one as well. Okay. Yes. Yes, that's going to give them definition and it's going to be easier to fill them in later. Okay, now something that we're going to do next is that I want to prep your eyelids because we're not going to be using a lot of eyeshadow, but even for the basics we need to have a blank slate. For that, I'm going to be using my foundation, which actually doubles as a concealer, and it's very, very high coverage. It's very, very good. I've already used it. It doesn't crease or anything. It just gives you a smooth application later on. Okay. Now I'm just going to take a teeny tiny bit, not even a pump. You can see that it's pretty small amount. I think that would be enough for both of your eyelids. Okay, with this, I'm just going to place it on your eyelid like so. Yeah, it's very important to spread it out like that. Spread out the other side as well. Yes, perfect. Yeah, you don't want to have like any discoloration or anything like that. You just want see there is a little bit remaining on the brush, and this is what we're going to use for your under eyes, because you don't want to go heavy on the under eyes. They tend to crease a lot, and you get those lines that are not very attractive because the concealer goes into those fine lines, and it's just not a very good look. So we're going to go with a teeny tiny amount of this, just to, set everything in place, just to make it look seamless. Okay, let's do that. Okay, this side as well. Yep. Okay. Yes, I like to go from like the corner of your eyes, but you don't want to put too much. Like I said, you just want to go over those most critical parts, like just like this. Yes, let me get the other eye as well. Yep. Okay, yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, perfect. Now, since we have completed the prep work to set everything in place, I'm going to be using a little bit of translucent powder just to dust over that. Okay, let me see what I'm gonna. Okay, like so. Just let me. Okay, here it is. Just gonna lightly dust this off. Okay, perfect. Yes, can you please close your eyes? Thank you. Okay, perfect. Okay, so now this was important because we needed to set everything in place. We don't want anything to move around during the night. So what are your plans? Are you going to be drinking? Are you going to be dancing? Do you have any plans, any thoughts, any ideas? Oh, so they're just going to be your friends? I get it. Well, still, I think you guys are going to have a lot of fun. Yeah, I'm sure of that. And you're going to look perfect. Okay, so now, since we have set all of that, the next thing that we're going to do, I'm just going to use, I'm not going to go hard on eyeshadows for this look. The only color that I'm going to be using for this is just to add a little bit of shadow in this part here on the crease, just to make your eyes pop a little bit. Okay, now there is one trick that I like to use. I'm just going to take a bit of contour that I have. You can see I have two colors in here that are already pretty much used up, but I'm going to use this brown. This is a very neutral brown. It's going to go very well with what we're going to do with the rest of your face. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to just go over the crease. I'm going to just try to define your crease. Okay, let's do that. Okay, let me just take a little bit of this. Even though this is for contouring the face, I also use it for the eyes, and it's a great eyeshadow. And now, since we already have created the base and you see that it's spotless, I think that's gonna be a good look. Okay, let me just, please close your eyes. Okay, yes, there we go. I'm just going to apply the color first. Yes, apply that. Okay, the other side. Yeah, I just like to go on the lower lid a little bit as well, and this side too. Yes, perfect. Now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go in with my blending brush, and we just want to blend everything out so as to make it seamless, no lines, no transitions, nothing like that. Okay, and I'm going to go in circular motion like this. Okay. Yes. Actually, this is the secret of good eyeshadow work. You just blend, 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 blend away, baby. Okay, blend, blend, blend. That looks perfect. Okay. Now, since we have finished with since the eyeshadow is done, the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with this super, super thin pencil. You can see right here. And this is going to be very, very good for just slightly defining your eyes. Okay, let me see. Yep. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. I just draw one line. It's usually hard to draw these lines. Yeah, that's why I've learned one very good trick, which is like to create these dots and then just connect them. That's way easier than to just draw one smooth line, because that's practically impossible. Okay. Let me just take care of the wings now. This is the only thing that we have left. The wings. Oh, this wing is perfect. Let's do the other one. Okay. Perfect. You see that this is a very, very precise tip. I don't know how much you can see. So you get that smooth line. Perfect. Okay. Now the last step that I'm gonna want to do. You told me you don't want to use the curler, right? Okay, you're lucky you already have curled lashes. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm going to put a bit of mascara. Okay, here it is. This is one of my favorite mascaras, and you can see it has this kind of like cone shape. So this is perfect for lengthening your eyelashes. Also, it gives them a bit of it keeps the curl, and it gives them a bit of volume, just enough for what we need. Okay, please look down. Okay, thank you. Like this. Okay, the other side as well. Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna do in a circular motion. Yes, circular motion is the best when applying mascara, because that way you can just create that curl. Yes, and also I'm going to focus on the outer corners, because that's where we want your eyelashes to be the longest. Yes, to kind of emphasize that cat eye look. So you want these parts to be the longest and the inner corner parts to be the shortest. Okay, let me just add a bit to the tips. Okay, perfect. Now, since we have finished defining your eyes and create that cat eye look, there is something missing, and that is the eyebrows. Okay, we already put gel in them, and we're just going to slightly brush over the tips just to secure them. Okay, perfect. We don't want to mess up with what we have done before. Okay, what I like to do with eyebrows, and I believe that your eyebrows would go with that very well. So instead of drawing individual strokes, I see that something that you are missing is kind of like you miss the thickness in this part, and that's achieved usually through an eyeshadow rather than using a pencil. For eyes like yours, I'm going to be using the chestnut brown. I think it goes very well with your hair, with the rest of your face and the complexion and everything. So yes, I'm not going to touch the beginning, the start of the eyebrow. I'm just going I'm also going to do in natural looking strokes like this. Oh, it's already looking a lot better. Yes. Let's do the other one as well. Like this. And also what I like to do is just underline. Just draw a line under, but never over. Because if you do an over line, it just looks completely unnatural. So we're not going to do that. We're just going to do the lower part like this. And we do this after using up most of the pigment because we don't want a lot of pigment in there. Okay, let's do like this. Okay, now that's called nice. I like it. Okay, now since we have done everything we had to do with the eyes, now I want to add a finishing touch to the eyes, and this is my holiday secret. I actually like to use a little bit of highlighter. You can see this is my favorite. It's a creamy cream highlighter. It comes in the form of a stick, right? So it's a stick highlighter, but it's so perfect. I'm just going to try it out on my finger. I don't know if you can see. It's so beautiful, and also you can distribute that like this, and it gives you a very, very beautiful holiday glow. Yes. Okay, this is what I'm going to do with you, but I'm going to be using this other brush that I have right here. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. And I'm not going to place it on your face just yet. I'm just going to do the inner corner of your eyes just to emphasize that glow and youth and, euphoria and stuff like that. So yeah, let me just go right in. That's right. Okay. We just want to do this part, not the rest of the eye, because we already made it darker. So, and we also don't want to make it very festive up there because we are going to go in with red lips. So that's going to be, we have to even everything out. Okay, the next thing that I want us to do is, of course, foundation. Now for you, I'm going to use, of course, a new sponge. You can see here, this is completely sterile, completely new sponge for your makeup application. Here it is. You can see it's in the shape of an egg. These are my favorites because you can use the tip to define for these like corners of your face. You can use it up in here, and also if you need to touch up some details, I really like to use this precise part for touching up around my lips and also around the eyes. It's perfect for that. And the bottom part here is very good for applying your foundation. Now let me just go and make the sponge wet, and then we're gonna get started. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back with our sponge ready to go. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to apply the same foundation that we used before. I'm just going to apply it on my hand first, and then on your face, and then I'm going to just distribute that with a beauty blender. Okay, let's see. I'm just going to take one pump because usually that's what you need with full coverage foundations. You don't need a lot. If you need more, it's buildable, but you usually don't need a lot. Let's take a bit. You see, this much is usually enough for your entire face. You don't need a lot. Okay, and then I'm going to just take a teeny tiny bit, place it around here. Just one light here, one light here, one light here. Okay, let me take a bit See right here, I have a spot. So I'm going to try to cover that up. Like so. Well, this is actually a bit lighter than my hand, but you can see exactly how full coverage this is. And you always want to pat in. You never want to just swipe because you're going to be removing all the foundation. Okay. You can see right here. It's almost gone. It's like it hasn't been there. Yeah, and if I set it with a translucent powder, it's done. Perfect. Okay. Now, let me just get a wet wipe to clean my hands up, and then we're going to do this. Okay, now I'm going to go in with a beauty blender and just distribute everything evenly. Okay. And you actually want to concentrate all the product here in the center of your face and then just blend away towards the outer corners of your face, like so. And you always want to dab, never swipe. Dab, 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 dab. Okay, and now I'm just going to try to blend all of that with your under eyes. We don't want to go into that part that we have already set, just under it, and to disperse this line that's there. Okay, I'm liking what I'm seeing. Now, since we have finished with all that, now I'm going to go with another coat of translucent powder all over your face. Let me just get a bit of... Okay, here. Let's see. And you also want to lightly dust. You don't want to have a lot of excess product. Yes, just lightly go over all the parts you already covered. Okay. Well, I think your face will look very harsh if I apply more contour. So I think I'm just going to go in with a blush and a bit of highlighter, and that's what we're going to do with the face. Okay, for the blush, I'm going to use, you can see this one is double-sided, so I'm going to use the other side. For the blush, we're going to use this beautiful pink. You can see, I think this will go very, very nicely with everything else we've done. So let me just take a little bit. Okay, like so. Okay, and we're going to go in circular motion like this. Circle, 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 circle. Circle, circle, circle. You just want to go in with circles, like circular motion, like that. And this side as well, like so. Circle, 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 circle. Yes, that's what we want. Okay, now for the final touch. We're going in with our red lipstick. Now, I don't want to put this directly on your face. Oh, I love this sound. Get my lip pencil. And, okay, first we're going to define the outer corners, like so. Oh, it's already looking very festive. Okay, now we're just going to go in with the bottom. Oh, I can see you're already excited. Okay, secret for having perfect lips. And that secret is going in with a concealer around to clean up the edges. So I'm going to go in with a foundation / concealer once again. And we're just going to slightly go over these mistakes that we've made along the way. We just want to make this line clear and clean as possible. Okay, clean. Now that's what we're looking for. What I want us to do is just go in with a little bit of highlighter. Now, sometimes I like to use a brush to apply the highlighter, but for this occasion, I think I'm just going to use my fingers to distribute the product evenly, because I think that's what we need for now. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to just first dab, and then I'm going to like move it around like so. Okay. Oh, this looks very festive. I think you're gonna like it. I hope you like it. Okay. I think this is perfect. Let me just take a closer look at you. We have defined eyes. We have these bold lips. Everything is in place. But I feel like we need some finishing touches. Now, I wanted to ask you about jewelry. Now, I feel like something is missing, like here. So, this is my choice, number one. You can see that this is a beautiful pearl necklace that has this cone here. And it's actually pretty short, so it goes in like a choker, like this. So beautiful with your dress. I think it's gonna make you look classy. Now, this is our first option. Now, something else that really goes well with that red is this one. You can see this is a very, very smooth line. You can see the texture, like so. Very, very nice. And I think this is gonna go well, make it look perfect. So let me just put them side by side so that you can decide which one you want. So are we going in with gold or are we going in with pearls? Gold, pearls, gold, pearls. Pearls it is. Okay, I think this is gonna go well with you. Like overall look and the dress as well. So it's just missing something here, and I think this is gonna be perfect. Let's put that on you. Oh. I feel like we're missing something. What are we missing? What are we? Oh, I know. We're missing some perfume. We want you to smell nice. This one here is one of my favorites, and I believe it's gonna go very, very well with what you have now. Yes, you can take a whiff. Here you go. Just going to spray it on this so you can, and like that. Okay, here you go. What do you think? Classy, right? Yes, this is definitely one of my favorites. And you can see the top of this looks like a diamond. I just really, really love this. It's one of my favorites. I do have a few of them, but I just, I knew that you were coming today, and I was like, this is the perfume for her. This is what we're gonna use. So yes. Okay, let's do it. I'm gonna spritz this a bit. really want you to have fun because we've been through rough years since 2019. I think you deserve this. Go have fun, enjoy with your friends, and I'll see you next year. Sure. Yes. Go have fun. I'm happy that you're happy and you look beautiful. You're stunning. So go ahead, enjoy, and see you next year.